Let me see your size, 48.
48 long.
Jay, come on.
Okay,
let's quit lying.
50 long. 52. All right.
54 long.
Even 54 long.
All right, we go in there and we
Got
say,
that.
Let me see your the rack of suit you have in a size 54.
Yeah.
Now, what number does Kirk Franklin go in there and ask for?
Where you keep your ones?
Anyway, but Keenan Show. Oh, it is so funny.
It was very funny.
Keenan Show is the best of the two, in my opinion.
Taped it. Gonna watch it today.
Man, I'm taping Keenan Show every night. I'm rolling
tape.
I'm rolling tape every night on Keenan Show. I'm not missing one of Keenan Show. It takes you back to the old days of Living Color.
Oh yeah.
When it first came on and all the bits were funny. You know. Then in the latter years, some bits were funny and some bits weren't. No, all the Keenan stuff. It's so funny.
Is he in them?
No.
He's not in them?
No, he wasn't in them. He wasn't in the bits. But he interviewed, and it's great. And he got a great monologue. I don't know who's writing for him, but he's got great writers. And then Tavis last night had the president on.
How you doing, Tavis?
Yeah. But the president didn't tell any jokes.
He didn't loosen up?
He didn't loosen up, you know. Tavis didn't let him loosen up. Tavis was on his case. Tavis was trying to get him to apologize for slavery.
And he
wouldn't apologize. But Tavis was relentless. I don't care what the president wanted to talk about. Tavis, well, Mr. President, would you apologize for slavery? I want to talk about the budget. Yeah, what about slavery? Have you seen Air Force One, Tavis? What about apologizing for slavery? Heard you on the time during the morning show, Tavis. Yeah, I know, but what about apologizing for slavery? Hey, Tavis.
Can you apologize for the hot dogs at the baseball game? Can you apologize for that?
Well, I can't apologize for that. I can apologize for some things, but some things, Tavis, you just can't apologize for. You don't understand what I'm saying, Tavis? Tavis was relentless.
Tavis was putting the full court press on him, huh?
Yeah, he wanted to apologize, man. He just had to have an apology. Tavis, by the way, is back from vacation, and
all right,
and he'll be up next hour at this time, and we'll ask him, hey man, how come you get the president?
You lighten up on the president, man.
Lighten up, man. Lighten up one time. And I don't know about I don't know how the schedule is where you are, but where I am, I'm in Dallas, and they got it hooked up right. The Vibe show comes on at 9 o'clock. That goes 1 hour to 10. Then you can switch to BET, catch Tavis at 10, go to 10:30. And then Keenan Show comes on at 10:30 and go right to 11:30.
Man, you could soul up, huh?
I'm telling you, man.
Straight soul up.
TV is good now. I'm going to be losing lots of sleep.
I'm rolling tape myself.
Man. And I was switching to see what else is on. I just couldn't believe it was so good. I got carpal tunnel this morning from hitting that remote so much. I got carpal tunnel, man. It's good.
It's the time, Joyner Morning Show.
All right, Mike, how's the flow of traffic right now?
All right, Tom, it's not flowing very well at the high-rise, outbound or inbound. First, let's get the inbound traffic problems. If you are slowing down just before Chef and you're wondering why in the world this is happening so early, we have an accident. I-10 inbound just over the peak of the high-rise. Apparently, it's blocking the right and the center lanes, and delays, like we said, are already stacking up back through Chef, and we would imagine that's going to really go back towards the Morrison Curve quickly. Outbound, there were problems at the high-rise. There was an earlier accident, I-10 outbound at the base of the high-rise. This is heading towards New Orleans East, involving the left and center lanes, and so traffic outbound is heavy as well.
Fox 8 presents Ditka's Iron Run 779-4727. Also available at Radio Shack, Dillard, Circuit City, Office Depot, and Sharper Image.
You'll be glad to know that Warren Bell is here with a news update. Warren, what's up?
Good morning, Tom, and good morning, New Orleans. Partly cloudy skies outside with a 30% chance of rain in our Metro New Orleans forecast on this Tuesday morning. We're FM 98 WYLD. Nearly the same number of people who say they would vote to re-elect Senator John Breaux say they would consider somebody else in the election. That's going to be coming up real soon. That's according to a brand new poll released yesterday. Also, that same survey showed that Louisiana's senior senator has a 67% job approval rate among the voters. Hundreds of Louisiana's United Parcel Service workers, meantime, have joined their nationwide strike. Union Local 270 President George Wesley says his members all across the state of Louisiana are showing solidarity by staying off the job. Wesley says those UPS employees will remain on the picket line for as long as it takes, as he put it. Well, Western Auto is the latest business to announce it's closing all 10 of its stores in the New Orleans area. Krause, a New Orleans-owned department store, made a similar announcement last week that it's closing after 90 years in business. And another institution in New Orleans, K&B, is selling out to an out-of-state chain. City officials have said that New Orleans is still experiencing economic growth in other areas. The Western Auto announcement came as somewhat of a surprise since Western Auto stores in other parts of the nation are being converted to a new Parts America store concept. And in sports, New Orleans Saints officials report brisk ticket sales following this past weekend's debut win. The Saints' first team looked crisp in whipping the Oilers in Memphis Saturday. Meantime, coming up this Saturday, it'll be the Saints playing Kansas City right here at the Dome. Weather-wise, partly cloudy skies expected with a 30% chance of rain today and highs in the low 90s. Have a great day. I'm Warren Bell. We're your Adult Choice FM 98, WYLD.
Next, a little known Black History fact, but right now it's time for the Old School Breakfast Mix from Steve Silk Hurley and the Soul Crew. Write down the names of the songs you hear in the mix, fax them to us. We'll select 10 winners, and the 10 winners will each get old school CDs from Inner Sound Records. Here we go, 24 before the hour. Breakfast Mix from Steve Silk Hurley and the Soul Crew. Write down the names of the songs you hear in the mix, fax them to us, and we'll select the winners, and the 10 winners will get old school CDs from Inner Sound. Here are the winners from last Thursday's show. Congratulations to LaJoy Cheek of Greensboro, Marilyn Burks of Hermitage, Pennsylvania. Hope I pronounced that right. Shirley Moore of Florence, South Carolina. Greg Spencer of Philly. Yvonne Paul of New Orleans. Andre Montgomery of Tampa, Florida. Ross Simon of Jackson, Mississippi. Alex Smith of Denton, Texas. Teresa Flounder of San Antonio. Matthew Washington of Atlanta, Georgia. And our fax number is area code 972-458-1690. Bill Bellamy coming up. How to be a player.
All right.
Opens tomorrow. Starring J. Anthony Brown.
I gave the lead to Bill Bellamy.
That's nice of him.
I know.
Really good.
I know.
But right now, it's time for that little-known Black History fact provided by Lady Salah Shabazz of the Black Inventions Museum. Today, I'm going to tell you the story about Peter Salem and the American Revolution. During the American Revolution, many African Americans fought with the hope and promise of becoming free men when the war ended. But many of their dreams were cut short when the Continental Congress passed a law forbidding slaves to fight, fearing that arming the slaves would lead to a revolt.
Wise move.
Yes, that was. Nobody ever said the white man was dumb.
Nobody ever said it.
You know, we really shouldn't get these slaves.
We shouldn't get these slaves
Some guns.
Some guns. We give them uniforms. We can make big cotton. But that's not a wise move to give them a gun.
All right. So the Belknaps of Farmingham, owners of a slave, Peter Salem, granted Salem his freedom, making him eligible for military service because free men were able to serve. Well, during the Battle of Bunker Hill, fought on June 17, 1775, Peter Salem, obeying the orders not to fire until you see the whites of their eyes, is credited with the shot that killed British Major.
He was mad.
Major Pitcairn, whatever his name is. Anyway, he shot him.
He shot him. He said, wait a minute. I thought he said, you see the white.
No.
It's one of the whites of the eye.
Well,
That's pretty close,
Well, the
man.
major's dead. All right.
That is pretty close. Wait till you see the whites of their eyes. Who came up with that?
If you see the whites of his eyes, it's too late.
It is too late.
You dead.
They're up on you. Wait till you see the whites of their eyes.
Well, Peter didn't wait.
No, Peter didn't wait.
He saw somebody white.
And he shot him.
He lived, man. Peter Salem also fought at Lexington, Concord, and Saratoga, man. He
You know
lived.
what? He kept that rule. He never forgot that rule. Fire when you see the white. All right, fire when you see the white's eye. Yeah, y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm shooting when I see the whites. And pass down the line. I'm shooting when I see the whites. Pass it down.
And he fought in a lot of wars, too, like that.
Because he kept the rule, Tom.
And that's
Fire
the
when you
name.
see the whites.
Little known Black History fact. Peter Salem. Presented by Isoplus. You can have fabulous, shiny, well-conditioned hair with Isoplus hair care products. Fabulous hair is a plus with Isoplus. 15 before the hour, the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Mike, any accidents to report?
It's still way back there.
Columbia interview number 30. Free pickup. You'll feel good about it.
Everywhere else about normal for this time of the morning. That's traffic on Michael Chase, your adult choice FM 98 WYLD.
I'm Beverly Smiley, chairman of the...
For New Orleans on FM 98 WYLD.
Bill Bellamy. Next, 11 before the hour.
Where do they get off telling you that I am not the least bit to you? Just tell me how the hell they can do.
Bill Bellamy's in the house.
Oh, a true player.
What's up? It is my pleasure to hang with Tom Joyner and my birdman, J. Anthony Brain.
What's up, Bill?
Star of the new movie,
Yo.
How to Be a Player.
Hey, well, this movie is basically about your lifetime. You know, it's not me.
Oh, it
It's
is? It's
Tom
about me?
Joyner's story.
Well, this got to be a real tragic story then.
It's a sad story, man. And it can't be 2 hours long, that's for sure.
This
Yo,
story
it's
must
a
be
quick
about a
movie.
player.
It's
This story must be about a player who has a lot of phone numbers with extensions on it. Baby, why you give me a number with extension? Well, that's my work number.
Yeah, my man is crazy. But listen, this movie is a straight laugh. Just imagine laughing for an hour in 20 minutes. You are going to laugh your butt off. Let me
And
tell
J.
you
Anthony
why.
Brown is in the movie.
J. Anthony Brown
How big is his part, man?
Let me tell
How
you,
big
first
is
of all,
his
let me tell you how funny J. Anthony Brown is. J. Anthony Brown has been my mentor since I got in the business. You understand? This brother's always been there for me.
Must not be a big part.
Jay, can you get down
Jay,
in this
my
movie?
mentor.
Jay he plays my drunk uncle. He is by far the drunkest uncle I ever had. And the funniest, man. He killed, let me tell you, all I'm saying is, when you see the movie, remember I told you that J. Anthony Brown is off the hook. That's
How
all
big,
I-
how big is the part? Let me just ask you this. Should I worry about going to the snack bar during the movie because I might miss Jay?
Oh, no, you don't want to miss Jay. You better make, if you go to the snack bar, he'll be there when you get back. It ain't that quick.
It opens
But he's in the
tomorrow.
movie.
How to
It
Be a
opens. Yo, check this out, right? Check this out. This movie let me show you how many comedians in this movie. Myself, J. Anthony Brown, Bernie Mac,
Yeah,
Gilbert Gottfried,
yeah.
and A.J. Johnson and Pierre. We got like 6 comics in this movie. So you are laughing all over the place from the beginning of the
It is
movie
funny.
to the end.
The opening scene is very, very funny in this movie.
You
Now,
can
are you all
forget
are you all worried at all about players showing up in the movie with big old player hats and
Nah.
No.
See, that's old school. You know what I'm saying? Players have
old
definitely...
school players can go to this movie too, can't they?
Oh, old school players can go, but we don't. We have definitely evolved. It's a new time. We don't wear the big hats no more and the big shoes.